Hola amigos, una vez más, en este caso desde Ciudad de México, para conocer todos los detalles de X-Men Dark Phoenix. Se va a presentar aquí, en esta ciudad, para toda la prensa de Latinoamérica. Ya está lista, justamente esperando a las dos protagonistas, Sophie y Chastain. También hablaremos a solas con ellas y ustedes se enterarán de todos los detalles de esta esperada cinta a través de Cinematic Coins.
Ladies and gentlemen of NASA, this is Charles Xavier. Help is on the way.
We're doing space missions now. Cool.
We get the astronauts, we bring them home. Go!
The heat signature's rising fast.
We gotta get out of here.
Where's Jean?
Where is she? Jean!
She should be dead.
Did you hear what the kids are calling you? Phoenix.
Hello, Jean. Who are you? The better question is, who are you?
Something's happening to me. When I lose control, bad things happen. But it feels good.
Okay girls, first of all, congratulations for the movie.
Thank you.
The first question is, how was the experience to coming back to the same character, the Jean? Because it's different to the last movie.
Yeah, it's very different, and it was kind of like a, you know, I had all the kind of character base worked out, but this movie was almost like a different movie. Not just in terms of the tone, because the tone of the movie itself is not really a superhero movie, it's more of like a family drama. And then all of kind of these psychological things that are happening with her, we really just started to explore on this movie, and so it was a whole lot of preparation that you wouldn't expect coming back to a character after playing them before, but yeah, a boatload more preparation.
Jessica, your character is a mystery for me, for us.
For me too, for everyone.
But what can you say about this character? Who is she?
Well, she's not someone you would find in the comic books. I think that's why she's such a mystery to everyone. Simon Kinberg created her, and she's a combination of multiple characters.
What changed in the relationship of Jean and Charles and the other mutants in this film? What kind of relationship they have?
A very strained one. In this movie, you kind of see, it starts off as the X-Men are kind of celebrated as superheroes, and but on the inside, it's not working so well. You know, the X-Men feel that Charles is using their popularity for his own gain, and also throughout this movie, Jean has a real strained relationship with Charles, because Charles has hidden a lot of her childhood and her past traumas from her. And in this movie, the solar flare that enters her in space kind of unleashes all of those trauma, and so very, very strained. Some of the X-Men will maybe turn to the bad side, who knows?
This is your first film based in a comic book. How do you feel in this kind of movie, the universe of the superheroes? Do you feel good?
Yeah, I really loved the group that I was working with, and you know, it's a good experience to kind of stretch yourself a bit, and so much about this movie was not knowing, right? Not understanding what the environment around me was going to be because of green screen or whatnot. And I think that's always good for an actor to do something they've never done before.
Where did you search the inspiration for play this kind of character? Did you go to the comic books, to the old movies, or just the script?
For X-Men Apocalypse, I went through kind of the old movies and the comic books, but for this one, it was very much about the script for me. That was kind of my Bible for this movie. Of course, I was familiar with the Dark Phoenix saga beforehand, and so I already had quite a good amount of knowledge on that. So the Bible. The script. The Bible. Simon is God.
Yes.
The script kind of told me everything I needed to know, and then the preparation came more in the kind of psychiatric preparation.
This kind of movie have passionate fans, you know. The people love the superheroes and love the X-Men. What do you think? What is the secret of this kind of story and this character? Why do people love the mutants, this universe?
Perhaps they really love these characters because they see something in themselves when they read it. They relate to perhaps this feeling of being unique and not knowing where perhaps they might fit in. Maybe in some sense being an underdog. I mean, we all kind of have that, right, from our childhood, feeling like, well, who are my people? Where am I going? Where will I be? And I think that's why this film is so connected to people's or this series is so connected to people's childhoods.
Mm-hmm. And in your case, what do you think?
I feel the same way, you know. I think everyone can, as Jessica said, relate to being kind of the outsider and not knowing where to fit in, and you have all these, you know, things that are considered strange about you, but and you're kind of shunned from society. You know, for us, I suppose it was being like creative, flamboyant, you know, actors, and people are like, okay, it's a little strange child, but then you find your people and you utilize those things that make you different, and they make you, you know, empowered.